Arvind Kejriwal in New Delhi and Aam Aadmi Party in Delhi, what could it mean for the AAP project?
Serious trouble going forward. Even if AAP wins Delhi and its senior leaders like Arvind Kejriwal loses election, it will create some friction within the AAP. So that's the first thing. Second, if AAP loses Delhi, think of it, in 2 years they have Punjab, and things in Punjab doesn't look great just for AAP, but I think as a state, Punjab is struggling. And so if AP now loses Delhi, they have not been able to make headway in other states. Punjab will be in serious sort of like existential crisis for AP then. And so AP, which has been claiming to be the fastest growing party for like last decade, the entire project will come to a halt. But that will all depend on what happens on Saturday.
Yashwant Deshmukh, what could a defeat for the Aam Aadmi Party in Delhi mean for the AAP political project?
Certainly, they will be in trouble of sort because, I mean, going out of one state, which is their showcase state, and going back to Delhi, first of all, it is going to be bad, but they will start working on their next project probably, which would be Punjab, and basically strengthening themselves further in the state of Gujarat, where they crashed the Congress tally to a significant damage, causing a significant damage to Congress. However, no matter who wins in Delhi, I see serious trouble for Congress actually. Aam Aadmi Party wins Delhi, it's trouble for them. BJP wins Delhi, it's even worse for them. I don't see how it is.
Why is it worse? The Congress thinks BJP winning is better because when the BJP wins and as anti-incumbency builds against them, they think AAP will wither and Congress will be the natural opposition. That's the Congress's calculation, frankly.
Well, that's a calculation which would have worked in a long-term project, that we just finish off Aam Aadmi Party and then it is BJP and the Congress in front of each other. I mean, that's a good strategy to work on, but look at the context of the immediate political scenario. I mean, their tally to 99 was somehow being analyzed as 199 and BJP's tally of 240 was somehow being analyzed as 140 in the narrative so far. And look at how all the opposition parties have started questioning Congress leadership. So
no, but the narrative, I don't agree. The narrative changed post-Haryana, cemented further post-Maharashtra. This is really about opposition narrative. If Kejriwal stands as a counter to Rahul Gandhi, it's to the disadvantage of the Congress party. If Kejriwal's out of the way, AAP is out of the way, it's better for the Congress.
I don't agree with that because Kejriwal is not going out of the way, Rahul. I mean, win or lose, he is not going to be out of the way. Come to think of it, he is there to stay. He is not a kind of a politician who will just bow out and bow down and say that, okay, thank you very much, I am taking a retirement. It's not going to happen. I mean, look at the way from the perspective of impending Bihar elections. What do you think from here onward Tejasvi Yadav is going to offer Congress? After whatever happens in Delhi, it doesn't really matter to him. So yeah, I mean, if
okay, Rajat said he wants to come in. He's got different views from yours, so let's listen to what he has to say. Rajat.
See, I think from the Congress party's perspective, they have been hell-bent, especially the Delhi unit was very clear. I'm not talking about the ivory tower that Rahul Gandhi ji sits in, but the rest of the Congress party is pretty clear that if they do not see an emptied opposition space or Aam Aadmi Party out of its way, it will not have that, kickstarter to actually restart their project. And Delhi,
yes.
See, why is Delhi so important is because there are microphones in Delhi. It acts as a force multiplier.
Absolutely.
From here onwards, if Kejriwal is out and somehow, Congress is able to then resurrect its party here in Delhi itself, it is then going to be that central force because we have discussed this before. Even in Lok Sabha elections or any other state, the main fulcrum remains the Congress party. Aam Aadmi Party has sort of been a distraction a point of friction for the India alliance. Why has the India alliance project come to a halt? It is principally because of parties like the Aam Aadmi Party who are never comfortable with the Congress helming the affairs. And you look at Punjab, they are at loggerheads. You look at Delhi, they were here. You look at Haryana, Gujarat, everywhere it is, both of these parties are clamoring for the same limited space. And it becomes very hard for Congress to actually attain that critical mass to be that fulcrum for India alliance. If that fulcrum goes away, the entire India alliance project falls apart. It's lose for opposition.
What Sheila Dikshit you also used to think that, and correctly think that, they have to finish up in order to resurrect Congress. But then, if that was the thought process, they should not have gone ahead with Aam Aadmi Party in the Lok Sabha elections. You see, 4 years Congress worked so hard in Delhi. I mean, to credit where due, Ajay Makand really worked hard. I mean, liquor scam to everything. It was a groundwork of Congress against the Aam Aadmi Party. But they just filtered it away by going into alliance at the Lok Sabha level. I mean, how can the public go back to Congress and say that, okay, you built a case...
But can I counter this to say, from the BJP's perspective, Zafar Islam, and I know he won't agree, the BJP would much rather take on Rahul Gandhi and the Congress party than take on Arvind Kejriwal and AAP, because AAP irritates them. The Congress they like these sloppy, lazy kind of opponents who are much easier to take down. The AAP gets under their skin and irks them much more than the Congress does. The Rahul Gandhi-led Congress versus the Modi-led BJP is the ideal face-off from the BJP's perspective.
Rahul, there are two things. One, that we are not overly concerned or worried about any of the opposition parties. We know exactly what is the battleground and who we are fighting against. And every battle is different. We know that, and we prepare ourselves accordingly. So in Delhi, we know that we have to fight the battle between us and Kejriwal. Likewise, in other states, it is between some other political parties. But all we want, there should not be peace in the opposition camp. That detests us completely. They should keep fighting between them, and that works to our advantage. And that is something which is happening in Delhi, elsewhere, and that works to our advantage. And we want to see that happening all the time.